Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sharon, and if you are new here, I mostly do beauty reviews and makeup looks. That's the type of content that I usually put out, but I do want to start talking about subjects that interest me, so I will start making content related to that. So if any of those topics are interesting to you, please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell so you are notified every single time I upload a new video, and if not that, please like this video as it really helps my channel to grow, and it's free, so why not? I do want to preface this video by saying that it is a more serious topic, and it is something that I feel like a lot of creators don't really talk about. So I do want to open the conversation to more content creators, specifically family vloggers, talking about this type of thing. This video will deal specifically with the dangers of being a family vlogger or being a family channel in general. This video was actually really prompted for me after watching another content creator's video here on the platform. Her name is Shaylee, and I will list her video in the description box if you guys want to check it out. But in this video, she pretty much says how she started off as a family channel, a family vlogger, and how she kind of transitioned away from that and the reasons why. For me personally, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a backstory for myself. I started my channel back in 2013, so about 7 years ago, a little bit over 7 years ago. I started my channel as a family vlogger. I was 18 at the time, and I was a teen mom, or I am a teen mom. And that was kind of the whole theme behind my channel, was documenting my life as a teen mother, showing my day-to-day life and my son. And I was inspired by other content creators like Jess Fam, Brittany and Baby, really prominent mommy vloggers today. And I just really wanted to share my perspective as a teen mom. I was really looking for community. Just like Shaylee mentioned in her video, I was looking for friends and other people that I can relate to. As a teen mom, I can tell you that it is a very lonely road because you no longer really fit in with other teenagers your age, because by default you're automatically in a different bracket, in a different category, because you don't have anything in common with teenagers anymore. You're literally raising another human being on your own, and it's just different. The dynamic is different. And then I didn't really have things in common with other mothers that became mothers in a conventional, traditional way, you know, getting married, then starting a family. I was in a completely different situation, so finding people that I could relate to was very difficult. So that was kind of my thought behind creating my YouTube channel and just sharing my life, was I wanted to relate to other people, and I wanted to find friends that I could relate to. My channel never really took off the way I always wanted it to, because it was very hard for me to dedicate time for my channel to my hobby, seeing as I was a young mom. I had to get a job, and it was more important for me to be able to succeed in the industry that I was working in, to build a name for myself in the workforce so that I could provide for my now 2 children and my husband, versus focusing my attention to my YouTube channel. So I never really dedicated time to my channel the way I should have, and in retrospect now I'm thankful for that, because it never really took off, and I never really exposed my children to more people, I guess you can say. I was monetized at one point, and I did get to work with brands like Nickelodeon, I think Huggies, and Hallmark at one point, and this was way before YouTube changed their guidelines to 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers minimum. So I don't know what it's like to be monetized now, but I do have some experience with being monetized in the past. With that being said, I do feel like I've made some mistakes along the way. I do regret filming my son, just his day-to-day life, and granted, when I made these videos, never in a million years did I think I was exposing him. I never made this content with the idea that I was making this content for anyone other than other moms. I never thought that there would be the possibility that there would be predators or men or women with bad intentions watching my my family videos. It never crossed my mind. With that being said, I did overshare. I filmed my son, I think in the bath, and it was never like, obviously I never showed nudity or anything like this, but I did show his chest and up, and he was in the bathtub. I did share my days in the life where I was, you know, changing diapers, I was brushing his teeth, I would talk about potty training him, and those are all things that now, today, I would never share, and I have since refrained from sharing things like that. If you guys watch Josh's video, he has a channel on here on YouTube called the Dad Challenge Podcast, where he really uncovers the analytics behind these big prominent family vloggers. And while I don't so much agree with his approach, I do feel like he shares some really good insight and some really good information as to the type of people that are watching our content, and it's scary. I have seen other like accounts here on YouTube that have male names and they have zero content uploaded, like no videos uploaded, but then you go to their playlists and they have these bizarre, really unsettling playlist names where it's like kids swimming in the pool, kids in diapers, and it's so just nauseating to think that these playlists, you guys, have hundreds and hundreds of videos of other content creators uploaded to these playlists or added to these playlists, and these people that have no videos uploaded have subscribers, which I'm sure are other sick people that are watching, that are using our kids' videos. And I'm not saying mine because, again, I privated all of our videos that show our kids for the most part, but there's other creators that have their videos added to these playlists, and it's so unsettling to think that there's these sick people using our children for their disgusting fulfillment. It's disgusting. It's absolutely upsetting to see that these videos are on these playlists, and me in my right mind, I can't just sit here and not say anything or raise awareness for this type of thing. As parents, I feel like we really need to evaluate the lasting effect that YouTube is gonna have on our kids. And the truth, or the fact of the matter is, we don't know what lasting effect YouTube is going to have on our kids, because we are the first generation that is going through this. We're all experimenting being a content creator or watching other content creators here on YouTube for the very first time. There has never been a generation that has experienced this before us. I've seen and followed family vloggers that have literally started 10 years ago. They shared pregnancy videos. They've literally shared their child's whole entire life up until the age that they are 10. And we don't know psychologically what this is going to do to them in the future. We don't know if this child is going to be 18 in a few years and look back and say, what the heck, why did you share my whole entire life? I didn't want to be exposed this way. Now my my boyfriend, he can literally go back and go to YouTube, and there's literally just a plethora of information about my life uploaded to the internet. And I think this is a very interesting topic and something that really needs to be talked about more, because yes, we have child actors, but at the end of the day, they are playing a role. They are acting as someone else. Whereas family vloggers, they are sharing a real life. They are sharing a child's real identity, real life, documenting real things. And some vloggers will even go as far as sharing their children's preteen information, like, oh, she got her period for the first time, or oh, she got her first breakout, which is insane. Me as a teenager, looking back, I can tell you that I mean, anybody can agree, your teenage years are one of the most vulnerable years where you're so self-conscious. You're really accepting who you are as a person and learning to live with flaws that make you uncomfortable. And could you imagine your parents broadcasting all this information about you to the whole world? Like, that is just, I can't even fathom that. I really do feel like this is a discussion that needs to be talked about more. Again, I keep saying that, but I really want that to come across in my videos. That's why I really stopped sharing content, and this year is the first year that I've kind of really stopped. I did make vlogs here and there, but I wasn't sharing like my day-to-day life because it genuinely makes me uncomfortable to know that the type of people that can be watching my content. It's really unsettling. At the end of the day, I'm happy that I only have the amount of subscribers that I do because it never really put my kids on the map. But it just raises an interesting question as to the type of people that are following these content creators, or these content creators that have full-blown Instagram accounts dedicated for their children only. I find that really bizarre because, again, if you look at the demographics, like who's following a 5-year-old little girl's account? Like, it's really unsettling, and I feel like we really need to take a step back and think about the kind of content that we're putting out there. I'm making a change in my content. I will be switching over to things that interest me, which is beauty and makeup related content, and if it flops, that's on me. But I don't ever want my kids to feel pressured like they have to show up on vlogs, they have to be happy all the time because it's part of my channel, for them to be happy, for them to be in family vlogs. I don't ever want my kids to feel that way. So I'm gonna end the video here. That was just my whole thought process towards stepping away from family vloggers and really the dangers that lie behind being a family vlogger in general. If you guys are have any comments for me, please leave them in the comments below. I feel like we can really start an interesting conversation or topic or conversation about this topic. And if you guys have any feedback for me, again, I would really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.